Someone told me they're mobilizing the National Guard or going over to, you know, you should have that astigmatism checked out, Mark.
Well, yeah, they're mobilizing the National Guard. Well, that's good, because, I mean, I don't know if that's good. I know it's good to rotate them and to dust them frequently, so maybe...
Well, it depends. We seem to have invaders from Mars. Hey, can I help you, buddy? You know, we're filming a TV show here, you know.
We were doing a maneuver out back, and they said to come through this way. They said, go left, and I was...
Never give them a map.
I'll just keep on moving here.
I heard Saddam was using alien weaponry. They're trying to influence the thought, so that must keep the alien thoughts out of your brain.
It keeps the alien thoughts right where they fresh, where they belong.
Fresh thoughts, hey, fresh bolognese.
Gotta go. I'm hearing my drill sergeant calling. That means we need more maneuvers. When he calls.
Okay, you go off on maneuvers in the desert, and
now you can buy the DVD.
Yeah, film at 11.
You know, I saw something a little, kind of a war interest thing. I thought it was quite interesting how they're using dolphins now to patrol the ports and all. And I think that's very interesting. The dolphins and the sea lions are used to detain the enemy and entertain the enemy too, I think.
But
that's
I think female sea lions.
I think that's wild. And they also have brought some pigeons in, I believe, for air testing. So a lot of the airborne mammals, birds, are on our side, and we have some of the mammals on our side. The short, bald-headed mammals, such as dolphins, and
eagles. Yeah, no,
so,
it's really
and
sad, Mark.
I believe they have the camels and that small kind of thing that peeks up. And
kumquats.
Yeah. So I don't know who's winning so far.
Meerkats. No, I think that.
Hi, yes, I'd like to make a person-to-person phone call to Baghdad. No, not my dad. Baghdad. Yeah. Saddam. Yeah, he's getting a lot of calls, is he? Okay. Yeah, can you hook me up
try
there?
That restaurant in the Al Mansour neighborhood or whatever.
Oh, they got me. Yeah, hello. Hello, Saddam. Hello, Saddam. Hi, Saddam. Sit down, Saddam. Sit down, Saddam. I gotta tell you something. Just sit. Yeah.
You tell him to sit down.
Saddam.
Chill out. It's all over, dude.
Saddam, can you turn down the music a little bit? Just a little bit.
And dancing on the brink of ruin, he is.
Can you stop dancing, Saddam? Thank you. Saddam. I just wanted to tell you. Yes, thank you. Our president, President Bush, he stop laughing, Saddam. That's not nice.
That's unpatriotic.
Now, Saddam. Whoa, Saddam.
Gray skies. We will do the weather later, Mark.
Saddam. Our president. Now he went and he went a little silly. Sillier than usual, Saddam. Well, let me tell you what he did. He did a funny thing. He sent his entire army to bomb your country. Now, let me finish, Saddam. Don't yell, Saddam. I can't even understand what you're saying. Yes, no, yes, that's what that was. He thought there was somebody knocking at the door, and no, it was an entire war. Yes, Saddam, you're breaking up a little bit on the cell phone. Once you climb out of the bunker there, just come out in the sunlight there, so I can get a better. There we go. There, I can hear you. Ooh, that didn't sound good.
Oh no! They toppled that statue of Saddam.
I know we should have statue toppling be an Olympic event, I think.
Yeah, here let's practice. Okay, together are going to make $60 billion odd from war sales. That's what the free market is about. And if they have friends in high places, well, good for them. Why shouldn't Halliburton rebuild Iraq? They know how to do it. They did it the first time.
That's what the flea market's about.
Not flea market.
Oh, I thought you said flea market. I know what that's about. You take all the stuff you don't want, you go down, somebody else pick it up. A couple years later, they don't want it.
The Tony Blair's relatives, who's just escaped from England.
That's right. In fact, I have just escaped from England. And of course, I'm not from England, but I have escaped from there, and I would recommend escaping. It's faster.
Nationality change operation.
Well, you know,
oops.
once again, you know, what we're trying to do is we want to go in there. As you can see here, there was some shooting earlier, right here and here and here, and they missed this region, and they got here. And I think this is some of my lunch here.
Oh, I see.
You're planning your vacation, I know, coming up here, and I am too. And I'm looking at theme parks here that maybe I could go to. And here's one, Iraq land.
You know, there's very good airfares available now if you want to go off on
Iraq
vacation.
land. It's well, the first thing you come in, you got the bathrooms. There's a couple of falafel stands, and then there's the centerpiece of it is the fallen statue of Saddam. And there's like a little burger and fry place in there that's kind of
nice. I
nice.
heard they're going to convert that into a peace memorial. They're going to take chunks of his statue and cut it into pieces.
And the newest ride now, it's a very small country now.
It's very
is
small
the name of that one.
After all.
Yeah.
Oh, is there an oil slide? You know.
There's the Pirates of the Desert one, which is interesting because those camels appreciate that.
Oh, is there camelback ride?
Yes.
Yeah. How about those Turkmen?
I think I might not go there though. But
do you know? Come in.
Well, Phil,
Can we get a report from the front?
Yeah, I've taken on a part-time job. You know, since we're you know, the economy's down a little bit, so I gotta work in my off minutes. You know, when I'm.
Were you one of those embedded reporter guys?
I was in bed until about 8 this morning. Hold on just a second. We got some. Hello. Yeah, welcome to Intergalactic Burger. May I take your order, please? Okay. Okay. Is that for a boy or a curd?
Yeah. Mark, there's a question I've
Smashing, Philip, smashing!
been meaning to ask you.
Yes.
Oh, Mark has gone and his cousin, Reggie from Britain, has dropped in, recently back from tea with the Blair. How is the Blair?
The Blair is fine, the Blair is fine. We had a little bit too much tea, so the blood is not well. But now this war is a terrible thing, and here in Britain, they're running around, they're drinking tea, they're very upset about the whole thing. And in fact,
Yes, I should think so, old boy.
Precisely and preservatively. Now I said, you know, would the saints preserve us, you know, in 12-ounce jars, preferably. So.
That's my favorite brand of preserves.
We're doing the best we can, though. We're holding down the old fort, as you might say. And just like Phil, you and I, we fought a war together, as I recall. It was loud. The bombs were bursting.
The bombs were bursting
down in there, down in the dark,
through the night.
And I believe that was at the Roxy Theater down the street.
Well, it was terrible. It was terrible. Just trying to get. It was a very difficult time for you. Would you tell us your name, please?
Thank you, Phil. My name is Swanton Swan. Now, let me tell you, I was the first that came from the tongue fat, the fat lung, and then I lost a little weight and I'm feeling better. So, but I wanted to tell, if I can tell for 1 minute, to poopers out there and the peoples, that the war is not the good thing. Now, you might have won the World War once, Whitey, but you can't just go on and around and somebody like, hey, you know, I don't like the way you doing butter in the toast. I don't like the way you make it a fried rice. I'm gonna, you know, boom on you. I think that's wrong. So I just saying that now. That's all the thing I'm saying to do.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much for that.
My boyfriend just broke my heart.
Your boyfriend broke your heart?
Yeah.
That
not
sounds
good.
No, that sounds really sad. What happened?
We've been together for 4 years. He left me for another woman.
He left you for another woman? Well, he's obviously some kind of fool.
Yeah, he sure is. For
Yeah.
a whore. A slut. You see this girl?
Yes, but we have to be polite because we're on TV.
We're just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, but I can understand you're really angry at her.
Yes, I am.
Men don't know when they got it good.
A good woman like me.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't sit
Yeah.
here and leave me for a nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go to a basketball game, or if you even join a league where you can play, then you'll meet guys who are interested in things you're interested in, and you'll have something in common. And there are people, I know there are people who have relationships that work okay when they don't have anything in common, but it's harder. And when you have something in what you did today.
How much? Well, it was good. I got up early. I've been looking for a surgical mask all day. I can't find them anywhere. They're all sold out.
Oh, surgical mask. You must be worried about that new SARS virus that's going around.
No, I just can't get my truck smogged.
Yes?
I wanted to do just, because we have we have our new business now that we're working. I just wanted to give it a little plug. Come to the law offices of Hershkowitz and Jones. Come to the law offices of Hershkowitz and Jones. If you've been injured in an accident, you've been maimed in an accident, perhaps you've been killed in an accident. If you've been killed, there's another number we'll
come to the offices of Hershkowitz and Jones Undertaker.
Come to the offices of Hershkowitz and Jones. If even if you've just had a bad haircut, come to the law offices of Hershkowitz and Jones.
We'll sue the bees.
We will. If you've been injured by a lawyer, contact Hershkowitz and Jones. If you've been injured by Hershkowitz, contact Jones. If you've been injured by Hershkowitz and Jones, you probably deserved it.
Absolutely. And on a lighter note,
well, I got the new catalog here, the new summer catalog here for the Junior Pre-College and Daycare Center of Santa Rosa, and it's. I thought maybe you might want to take a class or two.
Yeah, what classes do they offer?
Well, let's see. They offered
poetry,
here's one. Ouija Board 101. Get to know the Antichrist in a personal manner. That's amazing. I don't know about that one.
I like Ouija boards. They're cool.
Let's see. How much we got? Here's one basket. Here's one basket weaving, which is always fun. I
want to start with something easier.
But it has the basket weaving. It has basket weaving 2, basket weaving 3, 4. Prerequisite for basket weaving 4 micro brain surgery.
No. Personalities behind you and I. Tell me a little bit more about yourself, Mark. What did you do today?
Well, today, let's see. Today I got my truck smogged.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're not a gross polluter?
Well, I don't know about that, but the truck's smelling pretty good.
Sarcastic here.
It's funny things like S, U's, and V's, because in the alphabet, I don't know if you're aware of it. I'm doing an alphabetical study,
An alphabetical study, is that
word
like biblical
search.
studies?
Yeah,
word
searches.
Words. Yeah.
And some of the alphabet, it wasn't always in that order. You
mean it's gotten mixed up?
Yeah, very much so. It used to be L and M and P were in completely different places, but they wanted to sit together, so they went ahead and did that. And the X, Y, and Z. They're at the end. They didn't even think they were going to be able to use those for a while.
Well, X's were not allowed to be in the front of the alphabet for a very long time.
And
until
V,
a very brave X stood up and said, I ain't sitting in the back of the alphabet. And that X went to the front of the alphabet, and now...
There's that little story about the X.
That's that little story.
And then, V was after vermin. They didn't use it until the invention of Vapor Rub and Vaseline. And then it was retired again for a few years before. Just try to start a sentence with a V. Just try that.
Okay. You're having the baby. You had the baby. Okay.
She's having your baby?
She had the baby. Yeah. Well, cut the cord, honey. Just cut the cord. Use a knife or scissors, hon.
Should I boil some water?
But cut the. She won't cut. Bite the cord. Just bite it.
Do you got your dog on the phone again?
That's Phil. Yeah, we gotta go, okay?
You're on it. Tell her on there. Send her my love.
Okay. Yeah, Phil sends his love. And yeah, I do too. I love you too. Okay, bye-bye.
I think that's really sweet the way dog owners talk to their dogs. So how big is this litter?
It was the wrong number.
That was really nice of you. No, the mustache is all wrong.
Try my sugary cereal and receive a pre-approved credit card.
Athabasca Cereal Corporation, made from the finest oil-rich sands of Athabasca, the best breakfast cereal that money can manufacture.
After Athabasca, you'll want to take one.
I hear something. I hear
Me
something
too.
coming this way.
I hear something.
Who could it be? Get out! Get out! Ah! I think.
Oh, please, Master, don't beat me, Master, please.
Oh, go on. You know you love it.
I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
Yeah, people are listening. People are listening.
But I was thinking that's Phil Hershkowitz, but I heard you just refer to yourself as Phil Hirsch, and I was thinking something might have scared the wits out of you.
Oh, that's a witless comment if ever I heard
But, you know,
one.
I wish I had a wits, you know, at the end of my name. But yeah, like Jones. Like, is
You
it
mean like
look,
Jo-
hey, what's your name? Jones. That's it? There's no Jones Steen, no burger, no fries, no lettuce, tomato. It's just Jones.
Yeah,
It's
Jones-
just white bread,
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
Jones. Hi, Jones. You
Hi,
know,
Jones.
I'd do anything for a burger or something at the end of my name, or at the end of the day.
I never. I don't know. It's very challenging. The world is a terrible place, Mark. Tell me something cheery.
I'll tell you something, cheery. Here's what the folks are eating down at the Incrustation, a well-lit, stanky place for you and your prawn-like family. Wow.
I like they go
they
out
got-
with my prong-like family.
They got amazing things here. Look at they got the chowder. They got red, clear, and B positive.
Do you have to bring your own fixins?
Yeah. No, comes with fixins. It comes with fixins. You can fix any chair in the restaurant.
Oh, that's if
Yeah.
you want to sit down.
Oh, look here. This might be good. I don't know though. It might be a little pricey. It's the lobster dinner. There's no price. It just says contact our finance office. They got charbroiled swordfish and lightly sautéed butter knife. So I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Well, we'll just have to go there and eat. And if
It's a very nice
anyone
restaurant.
has any restaurant
It's right
recommendations,
there. It's right at the foothills of the dump, and it's a very nice restaurant. No reservations required.
Oh,
Call
they take
to
walk-ins.
Yeah, no reservations required. Call to see if we're still open. So,
Okay, well, yeah, that sounds like a great place to eat. Clerics, they're really going crazy now.
SUNY clerics.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you've got one now. Yeah. Yeah.
These are very interesting. Let me tell you, Phil. Now, what you want to feed one of these quite often, and they don't poop.
They don't.
So
Put,
that's
what do they eat?
Well, they'll eat just about anything. You don't.
It looks
it's
like
o-
your hand is
Well,
having a hard time.
No, it's okay anywhere around here. You don't want to go on the underneath part because that's where they got the. That's where
That's
they're
where they have
kind
the prickly bits.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't blame them because I don't like people doing that to me either.
I
they're-
heard you're going to take up breeding those.
We're
things.
gonna breed them. What we do first is we feed them, and then we breed them.
Feed them and breed them.
Yeah, we
Hey.
feed them and then we breed them.
Hey, I had this guy was telling me he had a girlfriend like that once, but that was really rude.
We got another one. I don't know if you want to hold this one. It's,
Yeah, pass it over.
they don't
here,
like
all right.
they don't like each other sometimes, and then other times you can't separate them for love nor money.
Yeah, let's
I've offered them both.
That's whoa.
Wow.
Damn boy.
What?
Damn.
Whoa!
What's
Hey,
doing?
that's quite an
What's he
attitude on
doing?
that
Ah.
one there. I don't know what's up.
Get. Oh wait. Ah.
Yeah.
Here, I know how to comment.
We'll
Right.
put this
down.
one back if I can
know
get
how
the
to-
handle over here.
Here,
I can get a
here.
handle in that thing.
Down, boy. Easy, fella. Easy. That's a good guy. Okay. So tell me, Mark, how are things looking for you?
They're looking good. They're looking really good. Sometimes I like to just keep my hands up front here. They're in their upright position, and I know where they are.
Did the therapist recommend that for your
Yeah.
problem? Yeah.
It's kind of nice, and I'm actually getting a nice tan. And
Be called Jonesburg.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. I feel much better
You
already.
feel much
Thanks.
better.
You know, I was working with Stanky Smackleborg on a film. We were working on a show, Close Encounters of
I
the
remember Stanky.
of the Booby Hatch. I think it was
At
a
the
smaller.
Booby.
It was a small show, and you know, we didn't get much footage on that show originally.
Stanky always did have two left feet.
Yeah, we know that's and some days we'd be short a couple of shots. I'd have to go home get my home movies
cut them in.
So what is the well-dressed GI wearing in a foxhole this year?
They're wearing the very light. I didn't have my tape and my visual aid with you, but I can describe it very quickly. They are wearing a very nice lightweight fabric. It has the terrain, the beautiful terrain of Iraq, which is a very beautiful place. You might not think it is from what you've seen on the news lately, but it's very beautiful, and it has their colors of the rocks and the stones and the little shadows, so you can't find the soldiers, which I find just concerning.
Well, that's
Anyhow,
okay, because they can't find Saddam Hussein. So,
it's like a hide and go seek. Everyone's hiding. There's some seeking, and everyone's going. So
sounds like a real traffic jam out there.
it's a mess. But they're looking very good, and they have very cute boots. About the 2-inch heel is in right now, and and the helmets are very cute too. They're lifted just a little bit higher so you can hear, but it makes for the GI cut. It shows that too, which is a very, very nice look for anyone, whether it's at war or peace. I say look your best.
Look your best, whether or peace. Well, you use it or lose it. You have to really go out and make your opinion heard, make your needs and wants known to these so-called politicians. What do you think?
Right, Bob, I agree with you 100%. Right, always, champ, Randy Demon.
Precisely. Now, what we're saying here, as we have demonstrated from the get, is we're going to move in there and go boom, 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 boom. So now, after a little boom, boom, we're going to do a little bang, bang, and after that, maybe we'll have time for a little. Never mind.
Never mind that.
But hold on a second.
Bomb it down, Rick. Mind that. Just go down, bomb that thing. Just bomb it. Bomb the damn thing. That thing closes at 9 o'clock. You got to get down there. Okay, right to that bombardier.
Anyhow, we got a campaign going, just like that last campaign in Florida. And we got a heck of a campaign going. There's everybody's everywhere, and we know that. So we can't tell you anything right now. But when we get done telling you, then we'll be able to sell the whole DVD collection to you. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Hold on a second, just a second.
Bombardier. Would you like fries with that? Right to that. Okay, fly through, please.
It's a fly-through zone. I'm kind of working on my off hours.
I wanted a bit of a vacation. I thought I could take a cruise missile.
My arm hurts me a lot.
Your arm. Yeah, I think I got. Maybe if we step over here, I can.
Hey, can you see us, Jonathan?
No, I can't see you.
He's got eye problems, doctor.
Just Jonathan, go ahead, open your eyes. There, is that better?
Yeah, that's
there.
better. Yeah.
There, Jonathan. What we have here is here's your body here. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's your head, enlarged.
He's
I might say
now.
it's a little enlarged actually.
Right.
And here's your little belly here. Here's your arm. Eventually, here's your arm.
Is that my right or my left?
It's your right arm, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, my right.
Now,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
wrong with your arm? First of all, it's dangling off your body.
Yeah.
Now, usually it's attached. I don't know who put this on for you, Jonathan. This is not good. There's Velcro. There's some loose wires and stuff. A couple cables not attached.
Yeah.
Now, that's probably your trouble. But, actually, what you need to do is give me a lot of money. Because that will help this area.
Well, it's a major repair job.
Yes.
A repair job.
After that. And then once we help this area, the noggin region, then maybe more money can flow from your hand to me. See? And that
And that will take the weight, the pressure off.
Better?
That should do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you stay. The poor man.
Well, I know. I could feel the pain roaming around.
Yeah, roaming around. He really needs to lighten that wallet up.
I know he does. He does. And I tell you, like Frigman Fried once said, if you don't pay for it, it doesn't work. And
Wasn't
it's true.
he? He was that French guy.
He never paid for it, and it never worked.
The French fried. He didn't pay. You have to pay.
Oh, we got another caller. Hold on just a
my
second.
God.
Hello, welcome to Back Chat with Dr. Dizadenton.
Hello, doctor.
Hello.
This is Josh calling.
Hi, Josh.
I have a ringing in my ears that comes sort of sporadically.
A ringing in your ears.
Is it? This is the doctor's assistant, Josh.
Hi, doctor's assistant.
Hello. So go on, tell doctor.
Well, it just comes periodically, and I don't know when to expect it, and then it's very intense, and then it goes away after about 10 seconds, and then it comes back later on.
Josh, let me ask you, does it sound like one of those new age beeper telephone, Simpson theme things, or is it more just like the old fashioned going nutsy kind of?
Oh, it's more old fashioned. I'm an old fashioned kind of guy.
Do you, Doctor, does Jonathan have a phone in his house? How often does this ringing come? Do you hear voices after the ringing?
Sometimes I do.
Very strange, Doctor.
Hey, well, you know what I think I can do? If you just watch your monitor for a second.
Okay, you watch the monitor.
Over here. Now, what we have
That's
here...
the last patient. Get rid of him.
What we have here is... hang on just a second.
He's
I'm having
dead
a little
now, Josh,
technical
but,
difficulty.
don't worry about it.
Here's your ear. This is what they call the human glaglastiphone.
The
Now, that's
doctor
where
is
you
drawing
hear
your
everything
ear.
from. It looks like a big shell thing. Now, inside your ear, what you got is you got your audio and your video. You got 2 streams of your video, 1 stream of the audio. Now, what happens? You get these things crossed sometimes. They just cross. Maybe a little drug abuse. Maybe you went through a plate glass window. Anyhow, what happens
That'll do it
is
to you.
once they start festering back here, you get a lot of pain and sometimes a couple of calls from an area that's unknown. So I think what you should do is maybe actually have the thing removed.
My ear?
Yeah, just or put a cork in it.
Or 2 corks in it.
That helped the last poor caller.
Oh my goodness.
This is a very expensive operation, though. Do you really, really want to get well?
Well, I might have to think twice about this.
See, there it is.
Oh my God, you're thinking double. This is getting serious.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you very much for your assistance, gentlemen.
Hey, thank you, Josh. Thank you, and good luck with that. Let us know if you can hear a dang thing after that.
And Josh, you're a lucky 13th caller tonight. You win an all-expenses-paid vacation for 2 to Finland.
Oh my goodness. I've never been to Finland.
Plus, we have 2 tickets to the Women of Mass Destruction this Sunday at the Palace.
Thank you, Doctor.
Palace.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
Good night now.
You
Good
have a
night.
good night. The poor man, he's got it bad, Doctor.
He's got, look at that. And what I didn't want to tell him.
Oh, no. You held back the bad news.
What I didn't want to tell him is back here, there's like a small family of disease living amongst him.
He's got germs.
Oh, we got another call.
My goodness. Buttering on Dr. Dissident. Never mind.
Well, what's your problem there, Eric?
Well, my problem is with my hair.
Your hair?
You have hair? Well,
yeah, I
lucky
have
fellow.
hair. It's this balding spot on my top. I want to try and cover it. Every time I put this little hairpiece on, it keeps falling off. I tried Velcro, but that don't work.
Okay. What are you kind of nutty, walking around with a crazy head, huh? You want to cover that thing up, huh?
Yeah, I guess I could be crazy.
That's a problem these days.
That's a problem?
Yes.
You think I should be just natural?
Well, do you want to be put in the movies?
I don't think you should be so natural that you're dragging your knuckles, no.
No. Maybe I could be in a movie like The Matrix or something.
Well, then you'd have to float in midair.
Yeah.
Drive motorcycles backwards up freeways.
Mm-hmm.
And expose your butt.
With wires?
See, Eric, let me show you. I'll show you on the diagram here if I
pardon?
can. I just want to show you a diagram here now.
Yeah.
See,
I
here
see that.
Okay, here you are.
You watch your monitor.
Okay, watch your monitor here. Here you are, okay? Whoop, your leg's... I'm sorry, your leg is going the
My
wrong
legs
way.
are hanging?
That might hurt a little bit.
Oh, my God.
But here you are. See, you're kind of like flying in the air here, okay?
Yeah.
You're like out of control here. But the good thing is you have a camera here, all the way around you, right? So when we do that famous shot with you like, whoa, it's the Matrix, see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like that stop kind of shot?
Yeah, I think if you think about that, you'll
Would I be able to do that roundhouse and then that flip and then hang, like as if I'm trying to save myself from falling?
Yeah, well,
you can come around to the house, sure.
This is all late-breaking stuff. You'll have to forgive us if the reporting's a bit rough, but here we go.
Thank you, Phillip. Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the top of the hour news formation and information section of the show. Right now, we have new information about how to drive a vehicle. Some of you don't know how to drive a vehicle. We're just going to give you a couple quick pointers, and we're going to go to our eye in the sky now.
Okay, here you are. You're driving down the street, right? Wait, you're driving down the street. What you want to do is to not, you're driving down, to not live in the person's blind spot.
Right in the blind spot there.
Don't live here. This is not good. Don't live here. In fact, California state law says that you can't live for more than 6 months in somebody's blind spot without paying them rent. We have another call coming in just a second.
Let's see, maybe driving advice. Why don't we see?
Hello, welcome to Back Chat. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm Dr. McGillicuddy.
Dr. McGillicuddy.
Chiropractic nerve and joint disorders.
Chiropractic nerve and joint disorders?
Yeah, I want to try to get this virus that's in the system of the chiropractic nerve system of the body.
You've got a virus in the Yes, doctor.
Now you want to get a virus in your system.
Well, I want to crash the mainframe, so to speak.
Phil, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
We have several viruses available.
Uh-huh.
We can offer you. We have a nice array of bubonic plague. AIDS.
No, I don't want that.
AIDS is very nice, and we have.
We got to go to our eye in the sky again. There's some new breaking information. I'm sorry,
okay.
we got to break away.
Well, look, then I have to roll with the pack then.
You roll with the pack.
Don't roll the whole pack, man.
We'll send you some samples of SARS, AIDS, and bubonic plague. You pick which one you want, and then you can order from us.
Okay, and then that means then I'll get left behind, right?
No, we want no child. Rarely is the question asked.
All right.
We don't want you left behind, or you're right behind either.
I just got to get out then.
You get out there, and if someone is running a low-grade fever and has aches and pains, kill them.
All right.
Thank you very much, doctor.
Maybe. Hello?
Yes.
I thought I lost you there for a minute. Maybe I...
Yeah, I think you did. And so back to our eye in the sky here. Now what you don't want to do too is...
Back to our traffic report.
Here you are. Here's a freeway entrance here. Let's just say this is a freeway entrance. There's cars driving along here.
That's a freeway entrance,
There's cars driving along here. Freeway entrance. Don't come on the freeway behind people like this, where you're actually creating a 79-foot vehicle
79 foot.
where a person can't merge in. Now this goes for all you guys in the fast lane and the mid lane too. When someone's trying to merge in, don't create a 925-foot structure where you can't merge into. Because then you wonder why, beep, beep, what's he trying to do? He's trying to share the road with you, but you all got the good seats.
Share the road. Share the road. What's your problem, boy?
You got that. It's not that hard to remember, huh?
And when you get tired of the Three Pigs, you can walk right across the street to the Hoplin Bar and Grill.
Welcome to the Hoplin Bar and Grill. How are you? Step right up, folks. Feel free to put monies in slots. Feel free to drink and smolder simultaneously.
Do you serve food here? Oh. No, that's not me.
Yes,
you leave it on him.
We serve food.
I'm the customer.
Yes, you are.
I have to talk in a small little voice like this, but you can just leave it on the little man.
Yeah.
Hey, you're kind of cute. Are you the bartender here?
No, I'm the dealer. I'm the dealer.
Oh, you're the dealer? Can I get a little horse or something, honey?
A little horse?
Are you a little horsey? Or are you hung like... So, do you serve drinks here?
No. I mean, yes, of course we do. And now I'd like to show you one of my favorite scenes from one of my favorite films.
Oh.
Oh, and what favorite film is that going to be? We're going to see...
Well, remember that little picture about a little pig that was
little
so...
pig goes a long way.
It was so heartwarming. In fact, it was very warming. It was ready to eat. That thing was ready.
Yeah, it was warm, heartwarming, and baby back rib warming.
So here it is now, my favorite little scene here. Ma, no, ma.
That's really interesting. That's a Japanese
Hi,
pig.
you're on the air.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, we have a call. Funny that.
Hello.
How can I help you there?
Hello there.
Is this Dr. Schmaggy?
This is Dr. Schmagaggy.
Schmagaggy.
How can I help you, sir?
Okay, I'm having a little trouble chewing.
Chewing. Okay.
Have you tried opening and closing your mouth?
Yes, I've tried that.
Well, sir, I could probably take care of that right now. You want to just open real big?
I'm opening.
Okay, I'll just take you. I'll just take you aside here. Hold on, sir.
Oh my God! Look at the view down that mouth.
Dang! I just broke my new bit. Hold on, I'll get that thing. Sir, open big now.
Okay.
Oh, the blood, the guts, the gore.
I think that's got it.
All right.
I'm gonna go watch these things.
Yeah, now it's coming. It's coming.
Here we go.
It's coming.
Here we go.
It's coming. Here it goes.
There we
Around
go.
and around and around it goes.
We got a bad pictures of me and oh, that's awful.
Oh,
2 bad pictures of me with a driver's license.
That was too bad.
But we'll give you
good.
we'll give you
How would I
25.
win?
We'll give you $25 off on your next extraction. How's that?
That's and we're sending you a 6-month supply of Jello pudding, instant.
Ooh.
Hi, sir. How can I help you? You got a dental problem?
I do. It hurts so much when I listen down.
It hurts from your lips down?
Yes, when I listen down on some certain situations.
Are you standing on your lips?
No, I wish I was.
Well, you just bend down real far.
There's some certain behaviors that I can't control.
Yes, I see you have more. Let that stop you. So, Mark, how was your week?
My week was wonderful. I didn't have to get my truck smogged, so that was a good thing.
Okay, and he steps up to the machine. He grabs the big handle, and
there we go.
And around and around and around it goes.
There we go. And you got a no
war.
No war.
And when you get 3 no wars, everyone's a winner.
Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
You won a free root canal set. Hello?
Who did? I did?
Yes, any 2 teeth root canaled.
Let me get the upper left-hand corner to the right.
Okay, we can join the canal with a little bridge. Gondolas going under it.
That's like a Venice.
That's good. I like that. I need something that looks good.
You like it, Daddy?
So what we're working on now, we're trying to get an image of your actual face here. If you stand by, we'll scan you.
Can you stand really close to your TV?
I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling heat. I'm feeling hot.
You feel the heat. You feel the power.
I feel the power.
Okay, now I want you to lift your foot so you're not standing on your lip.
No, wait a minute. Don't lift my foot because my cat's looking at me funny.
What?
Okay. Now I can. Because my cat was looking at me funny.
Your cat is funny. Your cat is retarded.
Okay, this is what we think you might look like.
Oh, the scan has come through, the medium.
We think you look like this, or maybe like this.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Now,
You're not well.
This was right after the accident here.
But
what we did was we added a little bit more of the puss there, like that.
Now you're looking good.
That's kind of nice, kind of a nice upturned nose.
Oh, doctor, you do fabulous work.
Or I could do one of these for you, no extra charge. Look at that. That's a neat look.
Is that a positive charge or a negative charge?
Here, let me. I just got to.
Thank you so much for coming. Our bill will be in the mail.
Hello.
Oh no! Oh no! It's the monster! It's the monster! Hey, dumb monster dude.
How you doing?
How you doing? Hey, how's your
good.
Bud Ripley?
Hey, we got another call coming in. Maybe my new eruption would like to handle it.
Yeah, well, let's let your eruption.
I'll try to shield it.
Okay, the eruption is going to
Hello,
take the call.
welcome. You're on the air, and my stomach lining is hosting tonight. How can we help?
Hello, this is Bertha McGuire.
Hi, Bertha. How you doing?
Bertha McGuire, you doctor.
I want to talk about early ejaculation with my pet goat.
And how long has he had that problem? You're making Mark's heart go all titter, titter, titter.
Well, in order to milk the goat, you have to sort of go in other areas.
Now, wait a second, Shirley. You have some basic animal husbandry to learn here. Is this a boy goat or a girl goat?
The goat is actually more evolved than my husband.
Oh, we got a live one tonight.
The goat is more... Now, wait, are you trying to milk your husband?
I milk the goat, and then my husband reaps the benefits.
Wow.
Because I get to practice my forearm.
You're playing tennis on your husband.
milk the goat, your husband churns the butter. Yeah.
Well, I like butter. Do you like your butter on toast? What does Martha Stewart say?
Hold on. I got to pull this goat up out of my...
This is a family... Out of your what? This is a family show.
Yeah, this was a family show.
If you keep taking care of that goat, then you're going to be bringing the family.
Yeah, the Manson family.
It's just that sometimes me and the goat
You
are
lower your
home
voice
alone.
like that because only me, Mark, and the other 7,000 people can hear. You and the goat are home alone?
We're home alone, and, we're watching Pretty Woman. We're having a couple of Coors Light.
We've just run out of time.
Oh, good night,
We've
Shirley.
just run out.
Call us again next week, dear, and we'll help you with your... your happy goat.
I didn't finish my question.
What?
What do I push?
Plus...
Yeah, and then I became a Jew for Jesus, and now I basically just vote Democrat, so... That's my story.
I'm going to ask you more about that.
My first Passover, I remember I was in kindergarten, and...
Oh, there's the pencils.
Hey, put all the money in a bag.
It's like the robber hand pup.
Robber hand pup. Hour.
Phil, I wanted to assure viewers this evening that the entire content of the show will be broadcast in kosher.
So the show is going to be kosher this evening?
Completely kosher.
So what if we want to tell any cheesy jokes or perhaps some...
Well, they will have to be told separate from all mad cow jokes.
The cheesy jokes will be separate from the mad cow jokes.
Definitely.
That's right. Oh, I see. I don't know any mad cows, but if I know any Jewish mad cows...
Yeah, well, if you know one, it's better to know them than to have not.
So they say. But.
So, Phil, also, a lot of the jokes, in fact, all the jokes will be unleavened tonight as well.
The jokes are going to be unleavened?
Yes, they will be.
Does that mean they're all going to fall flat?
Yes, yeah, they were never really finished.
Or the Passover jokes, they could just...
They will, definitely.
Right over. I don't get that, Mark. Could you?
No. Well, we'll be going over that one again before the next time. Phil, also, every joke had a rabbi present at one point.
Oh, to certify that they're kosher?
No, to laugh at.
Oh.
Which is the same difference. If a rabbi laughs at a joke, it must be kosher. I mean, it makes it kosher.
Now,
except for that joke just now.
Well, as far as the meaning of Passover and what it all means, we'll do our feeble best to explain it tonight because I'm not Orthodox Jewish, but I am Jewish and know a little bit about it. And Mark, you have a bit of an interesting background too.
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Well, I grew up a very small white child, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant, Lord of the Rings. I went to a Jewish kindergarten with a family.
Jewish kindergarten.
We carpooled with a family we knew, and I learned the laws of Moses, and I became very Jewish at that time. And then I was told I wasn't Jewish in third grade by my third grade teacher, and she said, "Mark Jones, put your hand down. You're not Jewish. You will make a Christmas card." and that pretty much was the beginning of the end. No, then I became a Jew for Jesus, and now I basically just vote Democrat. So that's
so this is a long, strange evolution of Mark Jones.
It is.
And now here you are today.
Yeah,
celebrating.
Here I am today, celebrating Passover belated.
Well, if you ask me a question, I can answer with another question.
Well, sure.
But tonight is a questioning night for Jews. We actually, as we're making the show, we've missed the first night of Passover. The Seder, I believe, is the first night. And the youngest child present has to ask a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah, we don't really have a young child here, but maybe if the... Hi! Hey, maybe Mousy. He's the youngest mouse in the litter, I believe.
Well, he's also the youngest mammal present.
That's true.
I guess that qualifies. You have to, make do with what you have. Hi, Mousy!
Hi! Happy Passover, everybody!
Happy Passover, Mousy.
What do you think, Mark? Should we let Mousy ask his questions, or should we take a phone call first?
Well, let's take a phone call.
Okay, let's see who's calling us on the air, if I can do this real quick, and say, libertarian in matters like that. Mr. Gibson is entitled to make his movie, and anyone who wants to go see it is entitled to go see it, and anyone who doesn't want to go see it doesn't have to go see it.
Yeah, and if Henry Gibson wants to tell a poem or two, that's okay with me.
Whatever. He's kind of
movie by Mel Gibson. It's the wrong Gibson, Mousy.
Mousy had his hand up. What was that, Mousy?
Yes, Mousy?
Phil, why on this night is it different than other nights of back chat?
Well, 5,000 years ago, we were enslaved and made to make this show for the Pharaoh, but they didn't have TV studios then, Mousy. We had to perform live in front of the Pharaoh and his and I'm hoppin', I'm Imhotep, or Ramses. No, it was Ramses, but he used to drive a Ford. It was a Dodge Aries. No, Ramses.
Okay.
And we were slaves, and it was terrible hard being a slave. It was 5,000 years ago, and every year the Jews get together and they remember that they were slaves in Egypt 5,000 years ago, and they have nothing else to do in the first week in April, so they might as well. So, Mousy, there are questions that the youngest mammal has to ask.
Yeah, why on this night do you recline on the show?
We recline on, actually, usually ask them in a different order, but we've already established that Mousy will not get struck by lightning, or eaten by a cat. My cat caught a mouse yesterday. Sorry, Mousy, cover your ears. And boy, did she have fun. And in the end, she didn't even eat the dang thing. She just played with it, and it was really gross. And finally, I threw it out in the garden, Mouse. And she was really mad at me, and she went out in the garden and got it and brought it back in again and dumped it back on the middle living room floor and said, "Would you leave my mouse alone? Excuse me."
Talk about the passion.
You want to talk about the passion?
No. Phil, why on this night do we eat bitter herbs? And dip it in in salt water.
That's salt water. I think we're overmodulating. I don't know. We're all where there's strikes going on. If we're in hotels, not to single anyone out.
Mousy, I think maybe it's just time for Mousy to go hide the matzah at this time.
No, let him ask. He has to ask, why are we reclining? Why are there bitter herbs?
Why?
Why do we dip twice?
Why do you... Wait a minute, double dipping. Why? Why
because in this day... Go on.
Why do we dip twice?
Was that edgewise? Did you get it? Well, in this day, the real reason is in this day of Enron and WorldCom and so on, double dipping is quite appropriate. No, wrong, wrong, Phil. Wait, bad. Okay, we dip twice, and we're not overmodulating. We dip twice because we had to work twice as hard. We dip twice to remove apples and nuts because it looks like bricks.
Yeah, I love that. I love this.
You love those? Have you been to a Seder? Oh, thank you, Mousy.
I went to one. It's funny. I went.
Yeah.
I want you to go hide the matzah now.
Okay.
I went to my first Passover, and actually my only official Passover that I attended, and I was in kindergarten. We
Really?
we did the whole Seder, and we had the wine, and children at that time and space could have wine.
A sip of wine.
And we had the
yes,
sip of
quite
wine with the
appropriate.
prayer, and each prayer we would do, and there were different readings, and we would have the wine. And later on, the kids are running around the house, and I'm running around, and they finally grab me by the scruff of the neck, and I'm like, and they go, "This kid is drunk." And they said, "Look at the little goyim Jew boy running around drunk as a skunk."
The little.
So
No,
that was
they'll say, "Here, look at him, Izzy. He's probably going to grow up to be a Democrat."
So that was that's good fun.
That's really interesting. You know, he would only ask, and he would know if he had let himself get some help, he would have got there a lot sooner. No, that's not the real reason. I'm just joking, but everyone needs a bit of help, especially.
Passover elf coming in.
Oh, look, it's a Passover elf.
Yeah, happy Passover, Phil.
Well, let me just let me slide right over Passover elf, and you come right on in and make sure we're not, squawking into the monitors.
Yeah, hi, Passover elf. I mean, I'm Passover
No, you're
elf.
the Passover elf. You
I'm
don't
high.
really
So-
want to talk to yourself because that's zany.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep an ear out for Elijah, just, while we're talking.
Elijah, that we leave the door open, don't we?
That's true.
And why do we leave the door open, Passover elf?
Well, we try to keep it open so, he knows somebody's home and we're willing to receive, the Messiah and that type of thing. As Passover elf, I have many duties and obligations, Phil.
You have many duties and obligations. What sort of duties do you have?
Well, I need to be obligated.
Oh, and you need to be obligated to do what?
To always be on duty. Well, that includes, keeping the matzah crisp.
You have to keep the matzah crisp.
That's important.
And you have to keep it warm, too.
That's true.
Where would you stick matzah to keep it warm, Passover elf?
Well, in a warm place.
We shouldn't go there.
Do you think that when Elijah comes in through the door, do you think he would come in through the door?
I guess through the door.
So you think Elijah he'd come right in? He would come right in, huh?
He would.
So what you're saying is Elijah would.
Elijah would, yes.
Goyim.
That's the long and the short.
I got a little hairball.
A little hairball? Let me see. No, that's your yarmulke.
Oh, thanks.
You can make these, the way they make these is they get women's bras and they cut them in half. That's where you get the yarmulkes with straps.
I think I hear him coming.
Elijah's coming through the door now?
No, Santa. I got to get back to work.
No, you better. No, that's the next holiday. Well,
Okay.
thank you for
Bye,
visiting.
Happy Passover, everybody.
Happy Passover to you, Passover elf. Wow, what a treat, boys and girls, to be visited by the Passover elf here, right in the very own studios of the Community Media Center, and you're watching Backchat.
Hey,
with
Phil,
your
what
host,
happened?
Phil Hirsch.
I dozed off.
You dozed off?
Yeah.
You missed a visit from the Passover elf.
Oh, come
Mark.
on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
no.
amazing.
Is he still here?
No, because we have to leave the door open for Elijah, so we had to go.
Huh.
He just slipped right out.
Jeez.
But if I don't know, world's first fully portable, backpackable, ecologically. Yes, excuse me. Can
Philip.
I help you?
Phil, yes.
Just interrupt. Go right ahead. Yes.
Phil, ridiculous press here, associated with ridiculousness. But just a little bit from England here today. The Queen made her traditional Passover speech.
The Queen made her traditional Passover speech.
Well, it was the first time, actually. But
her first annual gala Passover speech. And what?
But it was encouraging, at least. She told us to, dip twice, cut once. So, and she, funny remark at the end. She said that the Fat Hobbit was quite entertaining, and she certainly enjoyed Shelob.
See a car with a lot of smog coming out. They just pluck it off the freeway, and they take it off to the Matrix.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is, you are one wild. Wow. Thank you. I'll go put these in water. So thanks.
Hebrew. So the Queen looks quite astonished and turns to her Privy Councillor next to her and she says, "Lord Privy Councillor, why is this night different from every other night?" You get it night.
You're in rare form for the
I think you should
Trying to
throw
turn you
me
over. In
back
fact.
on the grill, and cook my goose on the other side. Yeah. So actually, you would ask the questions. So tell me, how is Passover celebrated? Excuse me, I'm just so excited. How is Passover celebrated in your family?
Oh, to me, what is the Passover like?
Mr. Two. Oh, well,
Yeah,
please go right ahead. How did you celebrate Passover in your family?
Well, you know, in my family, Passover, we do a little different maybe from you, but it's the same thing. That's the most important thing, the same thing. So what we do, you on one side of the table, and the sweet and Sasquatch poke is on the other. You say, hey, pat that over. And
you have a bit of roast dragon eggs.
Yeah, we dip it twice. So
Well, Passover is actually a Jewish holiday, and it takes place at the I know the date here. The Jewish. Speaking of lunar calendars and lunatics, hi there.
Hi, Phillip. How are you? Phil, what does Passover mean to me was the question, I believe.
Yeah, what does Passover mean to you? Tell us.
Well, Passover is a very special, very important time for the Jewish people, the children of Israel, leaving Egypt.
And they were fleeing.
Yes, they were fleeing. It's terrible, Phil. And mighty God protected them. It's a day of promise, really, and a really reflection to remember. It's so important, something so long ago to remember so vividly with symbolism, and it's beautiful. And the fashion statement, leaving in robes, beautiful, handmade, woven, and long beards were in.
Beards were in that year.
Sandals, smart, practical sandals. Oh, what a statement. And religious statement, political statement, and fashion statement. Yes, Passover fashion statement.
A real fashion statement. What colors were the wagons painted?
I feel I haven't researched that far.
You haven't looked that far into it? Anyway, it looks like we have a guest who's come in. Here, is this a phone call? Hello?
Hey, Phil. Hi. Yeah, I heard a funny thing.
You heard a funny thing?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, tell us what. He went away. Come back.
Well, I got to check on. I thought I had smelled something burning.
Oh, yeah. Well, come on in. Come into the frame.
Well, hey.
Come here.
Phil.
Hi.
Hi,
little
I saw
fella.
a little cartoon a while back. And,
You did?
Yeah. And there was a prophet, and he was out in the street, like modern day prophet, street guy. And he was like, the Lord, the God, smited the Egyptian army with the Red Sea, came tumbling in on them.
Oh, he smited.
He smited them.
He smote them.
And they was gone and stuff. And then there was a skeptic, and he said, hey, well, I heard that there's parts of the Red Sea that are only 6 inches deep. And
really?
Yeah. And the prophet said, yeah, well, praise thy mighty God that he could smite the entire Egyptian army in 6 inches of water. So there. Go try that one on, huh?
Yeah, that's mighty shallow. Well, what's your name?
My name is Mr. Grumpy Face.
Well, Mr.
And
Grumpy
I will
Face.
be appearing on the Mark Jones Show Puppet Edition.
Well, we're all looking forward to seeing the Mark Jones Show, Mr. Grumpy Face. And in our last minute, let's see if we go find Mark.
All right. Happy Passover, Phil.
Happy Passover,
and all
Grumps.
you folks out there.
Bye-bye, Mr. Grumpy Face. In our last minute, we'll talk a bit about what's coming up. I'll be continuing. This is Phil Hirsch. We're doing Back Chat. Coming up, I'll be continuing. This is Phil Hirsch. We're doing Back Chat. Usually live from the Community Media Center, and
Mark Jones doing community time here.
I mean, people don't give a wazoo. Do you hate Iraqis? I mean, who hates Iraqis? Why do we want to fight in Iraq? Who doesn't believe that this is like about oil? What about North Korea? I mean, take that North Korea, please. You said that on purpose to get me going. Take that North Korea, please. I mean, they're the one with the bomb. They're the one with the bomb.
Hey, hold on just a minute there. I'm not opposed to the war. Give me a war. Give me a war. You got one?
Hey, you know what your problem is, buddy? No? I don't know either.
Yeah, what's that, huh?
Listen, what did the Iraqis ever do to you?
Yeah, well, hold on. Let me think of that one for a second.
Do you have enough oil?
Iraqis. Yeah, let's see.
I saw you driving. I saw you driving down the road.
Well, sure I drive. You gotta drive. That's your your God-given right.
Yeah, but do you have to drive a Sherman tank? I mean, don't you think that's a little much to get your cappuccino?
Sure, you gotta drive a Sherman.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Talk with you. It's always a pleasure. Hey, do you live in Sonoma County? I've seen you around.
Yes, I live in the heart of Sonoma.
The heart of Sonoma. Do you like wine?
Yeah, boy, is that Sonoma hot.
Do you like wine?
I whine, I beg, I cry, I snibble.
Did you read? I bet you own a house, too.
Yes, I'm a home owner.
You're a homeowner, you drive a Sherman tank, and you drink wine.
Yes.
You fit the profile. We'd like to offer you...
Look at that profile.
Yeah.
Look at it.
A free vacation.
Yeah.
We're going to send you and a friend of your choice. Oh, I've got just terrible pain all up and down the left side of my body, and terrible pain all up and down the right side of my body, and terrible pain all up and down my left leg, and terrible pain all up and down my right leg. Actually, I have terrible pain all up and down the back of my head also.
Phil, maybe we could just start off, where don't you have pain?
Well, lately my nose is okay. My nose is not bad. Some people actually like my nose. Elsie, I'm coming. Do you have prostate problems too, doctor?
No, not at all. I have now. So, because what I do is I ate a cola cap one day, and that it just kept everything going.
It just cleans you right out. It keeps you regular.
It's fine. It's kind of like a HEPA filter with a twist.
Well, exam. Do I have to strip for the examination?
No, Phil, this is fine. You just stay right where you're at there. So, let me just get a look at that thing there. Let me just get a. If you could just let me see it. Oh yeah, what you? Oh yeah, yeah. What you got? It's a humanoid cyst.
Oh, hello, a humanoid cyst.
It's a humanoid cyst. Yeah.
Is that real? Oh my God! I'm feeling sad. And dogatonia.
Well, Phil, I just got your results back, so we'll step over here to the scanner thing, and we'll see
what.
Oh, good!
I got results.
We got a result back.
Did I win?
Well, we'll see what we got here. What you got here? See, Phil, here you are.
I see. Right. Okay.
This is you.
Right.
Here's your body.
That's
here.
me. Right.
See, and your legs, stuff,
right.
And you got your body here.
I see.
Your groin and the thing and the foot. See, what you got here is your muscles that hold you up straight.
Muscles. Right, straight.
And these are the muscles that came in the box with you when you were first purchased. Now
parts.
These things are shot. These things are shot.
Oh no.
So all you're using is these little bulbs under your armpits. That's trying to hold up your whole thing.
I see.
Now what we predict is in about 5 years, you're going to be so hunched over that I could use you for a hassock.
Hunched over?
Yeah, see, that's you, and that's you. There's one of your offsprings, and they're wondering why Daddy looks like he's in so much pain and suffering in this region.
That's a bad, how's my prognosis, doctor?
The prognosis, well, I don't know how to draw that. So welcome to Back Chat.
Hey, hi.
And you're speaking to Dr. Dizadenton.
Dr. Dizadenton?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Dr. Dizadenton.
Hi, can I get your first name, please?
Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Yeah.
Jonathan, what seems to be your health problem if you have one, and if you don't, maybe you could make one up?
I have so many health problems. I can't even. I stutter a lot sometimes. No.
You do stutter.
Yeah.
Stutter.
Yeah. I would like to try to stop the stuttering, but sometimes I can't stop.
I would suggest, first of all, a cork. If nothing else works, just try a cork.
A cork?
A cork, and I'll prescribe one for you.
Okay.
In serious cases, Jonathan, this is the doctor's assistant. It might take 2 corks.
It might take 2 corks.
Yes.
And a quart.
Okay, so that was our first caller, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
But I think we should. So you wanted to change the tone of the show a bit?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, I was thinking like, be it fun to have like a madcap comedy show. Like if you could say like, and now madcap comedy show, just to, start it off.
Okay, I'll do an introduction like that. I'll say, and now a madcap comedy show. Is that the sort of thing you had in mind, or?
Well, that was good. But something more
Thank
like
you.
and now for the madcap adventures of Phil and Mark, something like that. And now the madcap adventures of Phil and Mark, something like that.
Okay, I don't know. That's a lot of enthusiasm, but I'll try. Okay. And now for the madcap adventures of Phil and Mark. Was that good?
That wasn't bad. But maybe and now the madcap adventures of Phil and Mark. Last week we left Phil tied to a totem pole with Mark and Scooter the Wonder Dog rushing to his aid. Something like that.
Mark, I'm sorry. That's too much. I can't do that. I tried, but that's just over the top. I can't do that, Mark.
That's fine, Phil. That's okay. We don't have to have a madcap comedy show. We don't need to have any madcap comedy going on here. No need for madcap comedy. Absolutely no need. In fact, I hope we don't have any madcap comedy on this show at all.
Okay, well, you don't have to get mad, Mark.
I just wanted to, have some madcap comedy.
That's right, because Mark is my very best guest, and any show that Mark is on is a madcap comedy show.
Really?
Really, Mark, really.
I mean, you
truly.
really mean that?
I really mean that, buddy.
I know I wrote that down in the script, but you really mean that?
Is there a script? Sheesh, why wasn't I told? No, I really mean that. Any show that you're on, Mark, is a madcap comedy show.
I'm happy. I'm happy. That's it. I'm happy. Just tell me one thing.
What is it, Mark?
Am I crying?
Why are you crying if you're... Oh, see, what do you think about that, Mark? Why is it always so crowded in the stores at holiday season?
Well, I don't know. I think it might have something to do with...
Hey, out of my way. I'm looking for the Pink Power Ranger.
The Pink Powder Ranger?
Yeah, you got a problem with that, buddy?
Yeah, no, sir. No. Hey, do you know the governor? He's a big guy, too.
Excuse me, but we're on television right now.
Hey, get off my back, would you?
Whatever, that's the thing. I think you could be a little nicer for the holidays.
Some people are like grumpy over the holiday season, but I want to dinks. You have a poem about rules. Okay, well, why don't you, for all our friends out there in TV land, both of them, why don't you recite this poem about rules?
A poem about rules. The Rules by M. Jones. There will be no use of four-legged words, nor three-lettered animals should have any more than 2 letters to their name, and above all, the sky.
Thank you, Mark. That's an excellent summarization, a very succinct analysis of the rules that we have to follow. Quiet in our home.
Hey, keeping with that Silent Night.
Oh, look, it's Grandpa Jones.
Keeping with that Silent Night. I had a little poem here.
Is it you going to tell us about the silent nights that you wish you had in your home, Grandpa Jones?
Never mind. Hey, who called it Silent Night is what I'd like to know.
Oh.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through our home there was such a commotion, like the burning of Rome. The tree to be trimmed, the lights to be lit, so much to do and no time to sit. The turkey to stuff, the presents to wrap, look out for the tree, lest it fall in your lap. The children were crying and should be in bed. Mother keeps busy, though feeling half dead. Dad's not as happy as he ought to be. Whoever heard of $10 for a tree? The bills to be paid, says Dad, is a must. Why, freeing the train from last year's dust. The train was fixed and arranged on the floor. Dad said they don't make 'em like this anymore. The work was all done. We all looked a sight. I'm wondering who called it Silent Night. Author H. Stephen Jones. That was my grandfather in 1960, I believe.
In 1860? Wow, 1960. That was beautiful. Thank God we can bring these fine literary masterpieces alive to you on the air from 383.
Give me the phone, I'll call him.
Okay, and we'll call each other back and forth.
Oh, look what we got.
What do we have? We can't see. Oh, it's a little mousey.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Mousy. Happy holidays almost to you.
Yeah, happy to you too.
Oh, what are you doing, Mousy?
I wanted to introduce my friend, Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty.
What is Kitty's problem, Mark? Kitty is not doing well. Hey, man, it's okay. Calm down, man. You're okay. Kitty.
Well, what are you guys up to?
Well, we were down at the mall.
Oh, sorry about that. Kitty, easy. Mousy? Mousy, is Kitty on any medication we should know about?
No.
Uh-oh.
He's been, maybe he should be on the Advil. I don't know. So what religion are you, Kitty?
Oh, ding, 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 Ramadan, dom, ding, ding, ding.
Oh, you
What?
celebrate Ramadan. Oh, it's a Muslim mouse. No, that's the cat. I don't think I want to go there. Oh, so you're a feline, Kitty.
Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, me and Phil, we're going to talk about some human stuff, okay? So maybe you could go over, get back in the box or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye, cat. Enough of this pussyfooting around, Mark. We have to come down the mountain on skis. Does he look anything like my friend here?
Yeah, I think the ears are blue, though.
The ears are blue. It's Mark Ganesh, the elephant
How
dog.
are you there?
Excellent. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for calling, Sanjeev, and you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season with you and your family.
Thank you. You as well, and thank you for a great, entertaining show.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to comment on the Toomtas if I could.
You want to comment on the what?
What's
What's the matter with you?
I wanted to comment on because they were late for work. Come on, guys. Hi ho, ho, ho. Easy with the copyrights there.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Easy.
It's off to work I go. That's 569-9383. And Mr. Elf, we have another call.
You do, Phil. That's
Actually,
good.
overdubbing
I
her a
like a
bit.
good call when I can get one.
Ooh, I love a good call. Good evening, and you're on the air with Backchat here live in the studios
And
of
the
Community
demented elf.
and the demented elf in the studios of the Community Media Center in Santa Rosa. And who's calling, please?
Can I talk now?
Is this an obscene phone call? No. Hi, who's calling?
I like cats.
You like cats? There are a lot of good therapists in town.
Well, you were talking about mouses, mices, and cats.
Do you like cats? Do you have a cat at home?
Yeah.
Is it a tabby?
No, it's a black cat.
Oh, black cats. I love black cats. They're very dark, aren't they?
Well, they tend to be that way because they're black.
Ah, that happens at night especially. What's your name, sir?
I am a Charlie Brianstone.
Probably while you're asleep, your cat is ripping you to shreds. There's a black cat now. You know what, Charles? You just be nice to your cat, and he'll be nice to you.
Charles, I suggest maybe one of these. These are nice.
Oh,
now,
if you shave it off, it won't be black
Now,
anymore.
these are kind of, whoa.
What are you
want to get away from
No, this is obscene or
This
something.
is kind of a nice one. He's got a long tail, whoa. And he uses now this for balance and for recharging.
No, that's
now,
a new Japanese robot cat.
Now this is it's very easy to take care of. It just stays in the bathroom. And it's very nice.
I think I should go home now.
Okay, Charles, thank you very much for calling. You have is roast beast, I think. Roast cat and mouse. And
Smashing,
tell us,
Phillip.
what do you eat? Where you come from?
Smashing, Phillip. I love a roasted beast. Magnificent beast. But
don't
inhale too hard there, buddy.
We know, Phillip, where I come from. We enjoy figgy pudding. We enjoy clotted cream, pheasant, all kinds of wonderful things. Sauces.
There, put yourself out. Put your best foot forward. In Mark's case, put all 3 feet forward.
Father. Father! Father! Speak to me! Why, I look at the monitor, speak to me.
I'm sorry, thank you very much, and there's callers on the line, but I'm sorry, we're done.
He's running scared. He's running.
Right there.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's You know, that's the wonders of television right there. So you got to go home and wonder about it.
That's a wonderful thing, television. That's a
Yeah.
wonderful thing, television.
That's right, Phil. And, you know,